Yeah, first round, right?
Mm-hmm.
In Mexico, even with she had to finish it in the first round because it's a mile above sea level.
I think she has the cardio on point.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean,
I don't know. It's pretty taxing. Like, I used to live in Guadalajara, and like when I first moved there and trained jits, it was like.
How long did it take for you to?
6-7 weeks.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was only there for I think a week.
Yeah. But she was in a chamber.
She's been doing the elevation.
And she bikes like 50 miles. So.
Yeah, dude. She didn't have to do it in the first round. Yeah. That girl's tough too. Like I watched a little bit of her stuff, and dude, Joy's just on a tear. That's what'd you say? It's 4.
I think it's 4 rear nakeds to finish, maybe 3 this year.
Yeah. So like, everyone going over to Willow's Jiu-Jitsu and MMA, they should just not feel bad that Joy is just in there throwing them down and choking them out.
Yeah.
I've seen her do it to a lot of big, strong guys. Like, they're trying, you know?
Yeah.
She's a killer, dude. She's just, and ramping up. So, awesome. We didn't do a Q&A because...
Oh, I saw the featherweight at Invicta called her out in like the post-fight post on Instagram. She was like, I can't wait to see in the cage or something. So
that'll be fun.
Yeah.
Nice. We didn't do a Q&A because our members and the general public just cannot be trusted to ask questions at this point. It'd be funny if we did a live or something and let them ask their stuff, but I don't think people want to know. We know some of them definitely don't want to be connected with the questions. So the coverts, maybe we'll open that back up in the new year or something, but we do want to update at least on some of the bigger things, some of the, I don't know, how the open mats are going, what our plans are to accommodate all these new people and having more people at class, etc. And some coaching updates. So you're mediating me right now. This is good.
Yeah.
Yeah. You are the Tigger sweater. Okay. Well, instead then...
Well, we have had people from other gyms coming in.
Yeah.
So I think the Ironworks guys are coming down.
We'll get a positive note in there. The guys from Ironworks, Dylan, Cooper, Fabian. Oh, dude. I'm forgetting my favorite guy. I know, because that's only 3.
Shout out the favorite guy whose name we don't know.
Yeah, man, I love all those guys. They're awesome.
Yeah.
And they're coming from a gym where not only do they have good, strong foundational jiu-jitsu and good coaching, but they've got great support. Like, that's the way to do it is, you could go train over here and learn something that we don't teach as much here, or they're going heavy on takedowns this week or leg locks this week or whatever. Do it. Carpool.
They're competing, so they specifically just wanted. They come from a smaller gym, so they're tired of the same partners. They want some new looks, and we got lots of people, so they come and get good looks.
Yeah, and they're doing well. Cooper, I don't even think he knows. I don't think he knows that they're. So we have the $1,900 the gym challenge where you beat me in a round. You know, you submit me more times than I submit you. You're going to get that $1,900 valued prize. No one knows what it is yet.
Why? Oh, it's a value prize.
Value prize.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, is this one of those $1,900 value? And then it's like, okay.
There's options.
Okay.
So if you're someone who wants cash and you just want to take cash, that's super lame. But the people that would do that, like, think about it, right? When we did this at Garden Highway, there are plenty of people who could drive up here from the Bay Area or something, whoop my ass, and get $1,900.
Yep.
So it's like, to keep that from being a thing, we're trying to make it more about local proximity within 50 miles, something like that, which Cooper qualifies.
Yeah.
And he caught me with a triangle from side control, and this, no joke, it's the triangle from side control that I had shown him when I did the seminar up at 10th Planet a couple months before, and he said, can I videotape that so I can work on it? I'm like, 100%. Videotaped it, worked on it, caught me with it.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I gave him a couple back-to-back submissions afterwards to make that score favorable. But if it had stopped right there, $1,900, Coop. That's a lot of milk. We're not laughing at that either, man. If I had the stomach for it, these guys that have been coming in from Ironworks, they drink like a... What do they
They're
drink?
doing a gallon of raw milk a day and a pound
A
of...
day?
Yeah. So they're doing Go Mad, but raw milk. It's $20 a gallon. I do 2 gallons a week. I wish I could do more, but I can't get my hands on it. But yeah, they're all about it. Hey, I wanted to ask you guys, tell me if you're fans of Soul Bra. Let me know. They'll know. They'll know.
I'm more of an R&B guy. But here's how much milk I drink. Is probably that much.
That's soy, probably, too.
Yeah, you can tell by the sweater, dude. This is a soy boy sweater all day long. All right, well, that's a positive thing.
Yeah.
Let's keep it positive. That's all the positive we have, isn't it? Coach updates.
Coach updates, all positive.
Yeah. Coach Costa. He was at the Battle of the... I wrote Battle of the Butts. That's fun. I'd go to that.
Battle of the Bulge.
Jeez.
The bulged butts.
He was at the Battle of the Buttes yesterday, and he said this one was different than previous events because there were multiple Sublux competitors and coaches from different schools. I think this is for high schools. So kids competing from different high schools, but they all train at Sublux. And he said people were cheering each other on. Attitudes were fresh. Costa had to coach against Aaron, I think, which is cool. So coaches coaching against each other. It's awesome. That's what the whole point is. That's what Sublux Jiu-Jitsu is up here. That's the whole point. Is like, it doesn't matter what is going on, to a certain extent, off of the mats, where you're coming from, what your background is. Like, when we all walk through that door, it's one big party. It's awesome. Then you can still compete with each other and go hard at an outside event. Love that. Speaking of which, Ethan Moat wanted a casual reminder to the crew, the core crew, that it is okay to be mean as long as you're still having fun and being selective with those partners. And here's what he means. Specifically, he put a note in there for me, dude, of smothers, wrist locks, D-series. Like, you can smother someone and not be mean, you know? And you can do a not mean wrist lock. But those aren't mean things, right? So, you know, if we have a new guy or we have someone breaking free of the mold and coming in and trying a free class or something, since it's free this whole month. If you go to GB, Yuba City, you're free all month. We will not take your money. We don't want your payment information. Hard plug. Yeah, those aren't the people to freaking wrist lock and smother and grind down like that, you know? But when it's your homie, or it's me, or Brian, specifically, if you want to wrist lock Brian, yeah, that's cool. Like, you can have fun being mean. It's playful, you know? As long as you're not hurting each other or injuring each other. There's a fine line there.
Those are my most memorable rounds with someone who's just really got my number, and they're just like, hey, I'm going to smother you. I'm gonna get that wrist lock and just show you I could get it. I'm going to release it and give you a little giggle about it. Those are fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Those are the rounds I remember, dude.
But but you're not doing that against people who are terrified to be in class still.
Right.
They're like, I'm here to see what this is about. If I can make it through those first 3 months. Yeah, you have to pick and choose. And there's the people that you're comfortable with and you can do it with. We get complaints about some people, like they're a little mean, or, you know, or I did this and this person didn't like it. So be more selective about kind of who you're doing fun stuff with. Let's call it fun. D-series fun.
Yeah. Ethan is teaching right now Tuesdays, Thursdays at 7 and Saturdays at noon. But he's there for open mat too, so you can come get a lot of me and Ethan if you want.
Is it noon?
Yeah, noon, right?
Noon at 1.
12:30?
Yeah,
1?
something like that.
More time, man. Check the schedule. Anna Lee has got the women's self-defense class up and running. all women who train at our gym are allowed. If you don't train at our gym, you're also allowed. You just got to send us a message.
You know, a lot of the parents of our youth class watch this too. So mothers
Oh,
of
that
our
sucks,
kids.
dude. There's going to be like, wow, he's like such a great kids coach, and then he just trash talks for
They like
30
it.
minutes.
They like it.
They don't like that. You guys shouldn't like that.
Well, they like the podcast. They like our show. This one might be a bit over the fence, but I think they'll still listen. Come to Sunday, 5 p.m.
Front loaded. This one's front loaded.
Yeah.
We should play the first part at the end.
Okay, we'll invert it.
I'd publicly apologize right now, but no one's going to listen past the first 10 minutes. I don't think.
So that's the beginning of our video right there.
Okay.
Watch the end of the video to see what was over the fence.
I'll go right now. Yeah. I am sorry if I come off like I'm trash talking these other gyms. Every single person I've met from Empire's in Marysville, GB, which is on Bridge Street, and Ground Up, which is in the mall, every single person I've met on the mats has been awesome. If we've rolled, we've had good rounds. Even if whatever, if I've rolled through you or hurt you or something, sorry, wasn't my intention. If you've gotten the better of me in a round, awesome. I probably learned from it. Like, they've been great. And as humans, even this guy that came in recently and, I might have yelled at him or whatever for just, you were there or you heard. We had a great conversation after that. Like, we had a little, I don't know what you want, a misunderstanding. We rolled. We had a great round, super fun. Then we chatted. It was cool. Super fun. Everyone I've met from these gyms, awesome on an individual level. As an organism, if you're telling your students not to come train with my students, I have a problem with you. And I'm not going to tell people that that's an okay culture to replicate. I get it if it's we need this many students so that I can afford to put, my kids through college or whatever. Like, if it's a business thing, I get it. But as far as the actual culture goes, we really are just trying to bring everybody in Yuba City together to roll, whether that's at our gym or someone else's. So we're going to keep inviting you guys over unless you want to extend an invite to us. I think in person you'll see, or I've already seen, that we're pretty genuine. We just love jiu-jitsu. And we do like to keep it fun and funny and playful. And a lot of what I say is those things. I don't really have anything mean-spirited against anybody on the jiu-jitsu front. Except Mikey Lasagna. Or is it?
Pasta lasagna?
It's pasta lasagna. I knew it, dude. Hyphen?
Yeah, well, there's like the apostrophe. Pasta.
It's a D?
Yeah.
Like a darce?
Yeah.
He doesn't know what a darce is. Mikey Lasagna. He's really the only one I have anything mean-spirited towards or whatever. But he and I are actually having a match against each other. Yeah.
He called you out?
Well, I'm calling him out right now. Yeah. In December.
End of December?
Yeah, he'll be here.
Okay.
It should be fun. We love Mikey. So yeah, we'll move on. Josh wants everyone to know, and it doesn't matter what gym you go to. Jeez, Josh. He's going to rear naked choke everyone he rolls with from now until competing at Jiu-Jitsu World League in January.
Okay.
That's a bold.
I can see it. He's like a serpent, just like working to the back.
Jamie. Good luck, Josh.
Yeah.
Rear naked choke against Jamie? I don't think I've seen it. Have you? Nah, not gonna happen. We'll see. Seth is nursing some injuries. He'll be back in action by the end of the year. Wyatt just got his wisdom teeth out.
Looks like a chipmunk.
Yeah, if he seems a little bit off, he just had mouth work done. And then he came in and rolled like just days later, and he says because he got bullied into it. Did he tell you about that? He said he wasn't going to train, and then he talked to Craig, and Craig like bullied him into getting
into
mats.
coming on the mats.
Yeah. Because I know Craig had his knee surgery and then was like on the mats the next day. That might be an exaggeration. Might not be. But
You get woozy from all the meds they give you.
no, actually, Craig did his own surgery on no meds, dude. Ask him. Wyatt did not do his own wisdom teeth removal though. He seemed fine.
Yeah.
I watched him. He was rolling people up, just like he does. So, taught a good class on Saturday. He went off of my passing from last Saturday when he was having the operation. That was cool. That's something that I do appreciate when our coaches build off of whatever we're doing earlier in the week. What other coach updates do we have? That's all I wrote down. Oh, Luis. Man, can't forget Luis. So we have the Breakfast Club. I'm a member of the Breakfast Club. I don't go very often. I like to fast in the morning, you know, from everything, including jiu-jitsu. But at 6 a.m. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, Luis runs the Breakfast Club, which has become, I want to say like almost MMA oriented.
Mm-hmm.
These guys are training jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai. They're having some lighter MMA rounds. He wanted to shout out Hyro the Barber, who has been there on Wednesdays in the morning, giving them extra looks, different looks. Alex and his cousin, who are there every morning. And George, who's competing.
Alex and his cousin or Alex and his brother?
He said cousin, dude.
Okay.
Is there someone we don't know about?
Maybe. We'll have to watch the cameras.
Yeah, I guess so. But that's cool. And yeah, George, who's competing in January. We actually have, I think, 12 competitors for Jiu-Jitsu World League in January.
That's a lot.
Yeah, we don't take that stuff. We typically don't take it very seriously. We just go and we coach and support our kids and people who are competing, unless we have a certain number of competitors. For some reason, we have enough with this one. We're going to do a little camp a couple weeks out from the event, and we're really going to work hard on hopefully taking first at this one. There were like 600 teams last time. I don't know what qualifies as a team, but I know some of them were pretty big, 45, 50 competitors. Mm-hmm. Would be cool to go in there and win against something like that, you know, as a smaller school.
Hyro's going to the morning class. Has he been going, do you know? That might be why he's lost like 50 pounds.
Has he lost? I think he's lost more than that.
Is it?
I don't know.
60? Looking pretty good.
We should ask him if we can talk about it before we talk about it.
But no, yes, he's looking pretty good. I'm sure he's stoked.
We've had a lot of members lose a lot of weight. I wish we'd been keeping track and had like a total.
Yeah, I mean, okay, but so how does that work? Someone who's overweight comes in and we're like, hey, take your shirt off. Let's take a picture of you.
No, like if everyone if they're here for weight loss though. Yeah. And they came in and they weighed themselves, and we weighed them like they're an object, but they weigh themselves like every 3 months, and we just collect the total of pounds lost.
That'd be good.
Biggest Loser style.
Yeah.
There's some people who, if they're not coming to my classes, but then randomly they do, and I don't see them for a few months, then I see them again, I'm like,
yeah,
dude, there's something about it. It does make you. Maybe jiu-jitsu doesn't make you into this like fitness person on its own, but it definitely instills a mindset and habits where if you want to improve your jiu-jitsu, you start doing things like weight training and cardiovascular training and eating better, and definitely I mean, and that's kind of this might sound weird, but that's why I like that we're a no-gi gym. Again, that might sound funny because there's a lot of athletic people in the gi. I think it's probably the same. It's like athletic people no gi. But in our area, it's like people who sign up for a gi school are like, I don't know. It's almost...
You can hide the pounds?
No. The mindset is like more traditional, slower paced, not as athletic.
Mm-hmm.
There is an older population in those gyms compared to ours, sure. Whether that's good or bad, I don't think it really matters. But then when it's no-gi and you're wearing these like form-fitting rash guards, or even t-shirts and shorts or whatever, you look out there and you just see like a bunch of muscles. and people are in shape.
It's inspiring.
Yeah, it definitely is. When you
The
watch,
physique is on display, and if you don't have that physique that you might identify as being capable or
yeah,
having that intensity or ability to go the rounds, then
yeah. My dad even was like watching Creech roll with, might have been Creech and Hyro or something, like two just units, 500 pounds of like full go muscle, and he's like, dude, I've never seen legs like that. I'm like, all right, chill, pops. Like he said it a couple times, like, look at those. Like, yeah, I get it, I see them. Like they've strangled me. Like, well, yeah, there's something to it. I do find that inspiring is a good word for it. Almost like supportive or uplifting, or you feel like you're going to end up, at least for me, when I go into a group and I try to figure out the group, and I'm like, do I want to be around these guys? I'm going to end up like them, probably. So when that's a group of people in the gi versus like a bunch of athletes out on the mats, and again, both are athletic. You're just, like, you're covering it with material in one, and it is a slower paced thing for the most part, at least around here. Versus the Noki, it's like, yeah, that's what I want. I want to do that. I want to become fit and agile and fast and an athlete.
Speaking of Creech, he was at Worlds. He went 1-1 and lost to the top seed, I think.
Number one, yeah, he did great, man.
Brown belt.
His first, he's been a brown belt for 2 months.
Shout out,
pretty
Creech.
good. Aaron also did well.
Yeah,
he did really well. He won his first one, and man, I don't want to misinform. He either won his second one and lost against the third, or he lost his second one against the number 2 seed, I think. But phenomenal. I mean, from what I saw, they both did excellent. It's really good. Hopefully they'll compete on the Sublux Submission Series at the end of this month, which should be a banger. All the Ironworks guys are down. They're on the card. We got you guys on the card. We're good. A bunch of our kids want to do it. Now that Badradine and Nuradine went after it like that.
Really?
The kids have heard, man. They talk, and the parents talk.
Nice.
So there's like maybe Avery, Lauren, and Leo.
Okay.
They want to do it. The kids are fun, dude. The kids get it, They're out there having fun.
All the other gyms in town, you got a 4, 5, 6-year-old friendly round just to put him in front of people.
Yeah. Yeah.
We need one for Leoka.
Yeah, that'd be good. Leoka's
Carmen.
Yeah, 13, 14-year-old females.
13 to 16 years old females. Yeah.
You'll get to meet a lot of cool people. Your kids will get to compete for free. You'll get professional video and photo out of it. Yeah, I mean, there's really nothing to lose competing on this one. We've had, again, everyone who's come in has been cool. Eric from GB brought in Brendan, who competed, and he had a good time at both events. That was cool. Anyone's welcome. Everyone's welcome. It's an awesome event, in my opinion. Not just saying that because we host it. It is an awesome event. Yeah.
When is that?
The last Sunday of the month.
So between Christmas and New Year's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be good. As far as the gym updates, like the gym as a building, we'll just keep y'all in the loop, I guess. I'm not a big, I don't want to know who is. I don't like construction loans, and I don't like any of that stuff. I'd like to try to purchase things and have the cash flow to do stuff, even on the business side. At least maybe that's my, like, Neanderthal Jiu-Jitsu brain or something. We are either going to have the cash together and build out a big gym before May of next year. Something with 2 mat spaces, same size as the mat spaces we have now, just 2 of them. That way we can run kickboxing and wrestling and Muay Thai concurrent with kids jiu-jitsu, gi, no gi, and judo, rather than trying to smash and sprinkle things throughout the week into one mat space. Those will be separated by like a general hangout area with locker rooms on each side, showers, some basic wellness features, cold plunges, saunas, and then hopefully a decent weight room like we had it at the Garden Highway gym. And we're not saying decent weight room like when you like go to check out a gym and they're like, yeah, we have a weight room, and it's like a 20 by 20 room with some old barbells and stuff. I'm talking like commercial, completely outfitted and built gym, just like we did at Garden Highway. So that's plan number 1. That plan personally sucks, but you know, I'm making the sacrifices, liquidating, like, I don't know, all of my assets, I guess. I don't know if that's something I should say, but selling the Rolexes, letting them go, all the investments, all the muscle cars, the trucks, like all the crap that I've collected and has been important to me. I now see the Jiujitsu family as infinitely more important and valuable than that stuff. So I'm trading that stuff for a more welcoming, friendly, and more forever style home for the team that we have. And Brian's been pushing me to do that. So hopefully we get that done. If we cannot get that done by May, then we will extend the lease on what we have, possibly also expanding further into that building. And that will take us through to the end of next year, in which case, for sure, I don't see anything stopping us from building out our big dream gym finally. So I don't know. It's a lot of personal information, but I don't think anyone really listens to this podcast. I think the last video had like 200 views. To me, that seems like not a lot.
The last one had, I deleted, I had to make an edit, so I deleted like 60 views, like right in the first few hours. But I know that people are watching this video because I hear lots of people are discussing the podcast from other gyms as well. So
I should stop putting my foot in my mouth.
So maybe most of the views are coming from people who aren't even at our gym. That'd be interesting.
Yeah. Well,
hello.
If that is where the views are coming from, hopefully you guys stuck with this and have listened to a few of the other ones and can like investigate and put together the pieces of the puzzle that are me and Brian and our coaches and our team, and hopefully understand that we really do want to be working together in this community. We're just, I don't know, man, maybe we're just easily like riled up or something, or bad on camera. That could be it.
This is like for some it's a hate listen.
Oh.
And some, they're watching us flub. They like the flubs.
Do they?
Probably.
Is that, what's that called? Not rage baiting. Whatever. You know, I was almost in the movie Flubber.
What's Flubber?
You haven't seen Flubber?
Is it?
What, do you not like Robin Williams? Do you hate good comedy?
Is it like an otter? Is it about an otter?
No, dude. You didn't watch Flubber?
Maybe.
So, unless I'm getting the name totally wrong, Robin Williams is a mad scientist, and he designs this little green goo. And basketball players in the NBA, I think, might have been a high school team, I don't know, they start putting it on the bottom of their shoes, and it lets them jump like 30 feet in the air.
Okay.
So they can just slam dunk everything. And my mom, I guess,
wanted you to be a child actor?
Yeah. So like took me to auditions and stuff. And I was like the number 2 for that. And instead it ended up this kid who's gone on to be like in Little Vampire and all this stuff. And then ironically became an MMA fighter. How wild.
Wow, he lived your better life, dude.
Yeah, 100%. By, he just needed to get like tuberculosis or something and not have been, or something less crazy to have not been there for that audition. And I think I would have been in.
So what about Flubber? Tie this back in.
You said the word Flubber. I'd never heard it outside of that movie.
A flub.
Have you seen any good movies lately? Let's finish this with something not jiu-jitsu related.
The last movie I saw was I rewatched
Must have been good.
No, it was good.
Are you flubbering?
No, I watched some Tarantino. So I watched Death Proof.
Okay.
And I watched the one about the Manson murders.
Ooh, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
Yeah.
Dude, that's a good movie.
Both very good, yeah.
The first one you mentioned, is that the Machine Gun Leg?
No, Death Proof is the guy who has a death proof car and he just goes and murders. It's like a snuff film, I think is what it is.
Nice.
Pretty good, yeah. Violent.
Man,
Don't let your kids watch this.
I just rewatched Karate Kid 2, which is about this local gym that's just totally... They got it all wrong. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, dude, I just rewatched The Dark Knight Rises. That movie's fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
You know, what I always tell people, though, with, like, collar ties and Bane,
Okay.
I'm always like, you know that scene when Bane just grabs him and he's like, do you feel in control?
Yeah.
That's not how he grabs him. He does like this. He goes like this. He just sets his hand there. That's the whole point, is he's that powerful. That he's just
dude.
setting his hand.
No. I saw this on there's an account that talks about movies and like history of movies, and they said that the way that they filmed that, they were both embarrassed about how it was filmed, and they hoped that people wouldn't have noticed how it was done. So
it got me in my head. He's like, ugh.
Yeah, but someone who watches movies over and over again and is like a film critic, you noticed it. So
it bummed me out, dude. Because
Yeah.
now I gotta I tell people all the time. I'm like, yeah, you gotta Bane, and no, dude, he's just sitting like this. Like, I think the point was for that guy to feel like at any second Bane was just close enough to just be like, just break his neck
So
from just by
himself.
being that close to him. That it's like, do you feel in control, bro? No. Look how close I am to you. Like, you're in trouble. It's like when Hyro gives you a hug, dude. If Hyro gets an underhook on you when he gives you a hug, you feel like you're about to go feet overhead, like it's gonna happen. It's crazy. Anyway,
That's it.
Death Proof.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood,
Once
or
Upon a Time in
no?
Hollywood.
No. Oh yeah.
And Dark Knight Rises.
Oh, before that, I saw Eddington on your suggestion.
Did you like it?
Very good. Interesting. Better than One Battle After Another. Both A24s. Both this like left and right like thing that has to do with not even politics, but just these two spheres of characters coming together.
Yeah. Well, here's something to add. Rewatched The Whale.
Okay.
It's so good across the board. Even because I
Really?
went and saw Rental Family. Dude, I just like Brendan Fraser. I like Bedazzled. I like The Mummy. Have you seen Bedazzled?
Of course.
It's fantastic.
But I don't watch it because of him.
That's not why I watch it either.
Yeah.
But I think he's hilarious.
Okay. Yeah.
He's like, it's like he doesn't know he's an actor.
There's a better character in that to watch that movie.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. The Mummy, epic.
Mummy's good.
Yeah.
Maybe not the one with The Rock in it, where he's a Scorpion King or whatever. That's some rough CGI.
Yeah,
It's all rough CGI. But yeah, The Whale, Shawshank Redemption, the ultimate rewatch. You can't watch it and then just start it over. But if you give a year or two in between, it's a good one.
The Whale.
The Whale.
What happens at the end? He becomes
Don't
a ball.
spoil this for everybody. He becomes what?
He becomes a ball of light or something. I forget what happens.
Dude, you're making me sound dumb. That's not what happens. It sounds like you need to rewatch The Whale.
No, dude, it was
okay.
good.
Darren Aronofsky is very good at this. He does this in 3 films in particular that you have to remember were theatrical releases. So they were watched in a group of people who are all sitting next to each other, right? In the dark. So Requiem for a Dream. It ends with, man, this podcast is taking a turn, but it ends with Jennifer Connelly laying there in the bed after she's chosen drug addiction over her potential partner, future life, etc. And her ex-boyfriend is like staring off at the end of a pier into the ocean. And it's the peak, the crescendo, the music, everything it's so rough. If it's going to jerk any tears, it's right then that it's going to happen, and then it goes white. So if you're there in the theater watching it, and you're like, thank God it's dark in here because I'm crying now, blanket of light on you. And that's all you can see. So, and this happened when I went and saw The Whale. I saw it in theaters, and, the end of The Whale is rough, especially in the theater with the sound and everything. And the thing that happens at the end happens, and as it's happening, there is a ball of light, right? It doesn't turn into a ball of light, but there's a ball of light, and that ball of light takes over the whole screen. So you're stuck with all these people just bawling their eyes out, and it's just white light on everybody, and they roll black credits. So everyone's stuck in a literal flashlight. And what was the other one? Oh, Black Swan, same thing. She takes her dive at the end, white light. Not a tearjerker, but definitely
So he turns the focus on the crowd.
Oh yeah, like, did you see Bo is Very Afraid?
No.
With Joaquin Phoenix, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Bo is Very Afraid. Super good movie. For the parents of the kids that are listening to this podcast, apparently, I'm not recommending that movie, and I didn't make that movie. There's a lot of stuff in that movie. It's very long. At the end of that movie, they do something I'd never seen before. And I saw it in theaters, and I was like, there was nobody there. So it made it extra cool. Something happens where they do a scene that extends the theater. So you're watching a view as if you're in like a coliseum.
Mm-hmm.
And he's acting it out in a body of water. And you feel like you're sitting there with all these other people, but they're just on the screen. It's breaking the fourth wall kind of thing, you know? Yeah, super interesting. I know. It's time to end this podcast, but one more thing. Have you seen The Shining?
Yes.
Okay. You know the scene in The Shining where she's so disoriented and she's running down the halls and she looks over into a room and there's a man and then there's another man dressed up like a dog, and they look at the camera? Okay. So that's a Stanley Kubrick, but that's the same fourth wall break. So it's supposed to make you feel so like, it's supposed to make you feel like you just got caught. You're like, what? And it does that when you watch it. I've watched that in rewatches. I watched it at Dreamland Cinema. Shout out to This'll Do Theater on P Street, Sacramento. I bet we have 0 listeners from there. It's a little micro cinema. I watched it there, and it was obvious that the other people there had just never seen it. And they're like, ooh, let's go watch The Shining. It's out. And then there's like this other guy, and I was talking to him before the movie started, and he's a big Shining fan. I'm like, sweet. And when that scene happened, it's literally like, I could see that he didn't move and I didn't move, but like everyone else in the cinema was like, did you see that? It's a little thing, like 1 second. But fourth wall break. Think we lost everyone?
No, I think they might actually be waiting for more video, more movie critiques.
Doubtful. All right, we'll see you guys on the mats.
Bye.